Letter 50, the role of self-possession in love. Dear Ada, there is a kind of love that feels intoxicating, overwhelming, all-consuming, and deeply unstable. It sweeps people up like a storm and leaves them disoriented. It feels powerful, but it is not safe. Then there is another kind of love, quieter, steadier, deeper. This kind of love grows between two people who are not only connected to each other, but connected to themselves. This second kind, and the lasting kind, depends on one essential inner quality: self-possession. The ability to hold on to yourself in the presence of another. Self-possession is knowing where you end and someone else begins. It is being rooted enough in yourself that love expands you without erasing you. Without it, love becomes fusion. With it, love becomes partnership. What does self-possession look like in love? 1. You can care without collapsing. When you are not self-possessed, someone else's emotions sweep you into their storm. You rise and fall with their moods. You lose center whenever they are upset. You contort yourself to restore peace. But when you are self-possessed, you can stay steady even when someone you love is hurting. You can stand beside them instead of falling with them. You can be supportive without abandoning yourself. Self-possession makes you a safe harbor rather than a sinking ship. 2. You can desire closeness without fear of losing yourself. People without inner grounding often fear intimacy because they fear vanishing inside someone else's expectations. So they pull away, they keep distance, they ration their affection. Not because they don't care, but because they're afraid of disappearing. Self-possession solves this. When you are anchored in yourself, you can let someone close without bargaining away your identity. 3. You can say no without guilt and yes without resentment. Boundaries feel threatening only when your sense of self is fragile. When you are self-possessed, boundaries are not walls. They are clarity. They protect connection rather than obstruct it. You can decline without fear. You can accept without obligation. You can make choices instead of reflexive sacrifices. Love becomes voluntary rather than performative. 4. You don't require someone else to regulate your inner world. A partner can comfort you, calm you, support you, but they cannot be responsible for your emotional balance. When you lack self-possession, the relationship becomes a dependency. Your stability lives inside your partner rather than inside yourself. But when you are self-possessed, your emotions become your responsibility. You bring calm into the relationship rather than extracting it from the other person. This makes you easier to love, not because you suppress your needs, but because you know how to carry them well. 5. You can love someone for who they are, not for what they provide. Without self-possession, people use relationships to fill voids of loneliness, insecurity, uncertainty, or unhealed wounds. Then love becomes conditional. It becomes extracting rather than offering. But when you are self-possessed, you enter love from fullness, not desperation. You choose someone, but you do not clutch them. You cherish them, but you do not consume them. You are nourished by the relationship, not dependent on it for survival. Aida, here is the heart of it. Self-possession is the anchor that allows love to remain free. It keeps you honest with yourself and steady with others. It prevents the relationship from becoming distorted by fear. It protects intimacy from becoming entanglement. It allows closeness without chaos, connection without collapse. Self-possession is not emotional distance. It is emotional adulthood. It is the strength that makes vulnerability possible. It is the clarity that makes commitment sustainable. Cultivate it, respect it in others. Make it a non-negotiable in the love you build. Because when two self-possessed people choose each other, their love becomes something rare, resilient, and deeply alive. A friend on the road ahead,